Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hoi 4! We're playing as Yugoslavia in Death and Dishonor expansion, patch 1.4. And we're going to be taking Romania soon. It will bring us into a war against the Allies early, but that's okay. And I mean, probably not that far from our war against the Axis, but I think it'll give us better attack vectors against them. I could also be doing, like, you know, political maneuverings, but, you know, just like smashing instead. Okay. I think we're going to do this for a couple more military buildings. I think that's okay. I mean, we can get tech discounts is still what we're looking for. At some point, we do have to grab some air stuff as well. That would be nice. But we're a little far away from actually doing, you know, real air production. We're actually literally doing no air production right now, and we'll want to. Still, again, have no fighter ones right now. But we're not going to need proper air force against these guys. But, I mean, at some point, we're going to need a bunch of air stuff to defend against Germany and things. Belgium has capitulated. What country is Belgium? Never heard of that place. Brussels. Oh my God, Paris. Paris about to fall. That is quite the attack. France not really doing all that well for itself. Well, if the Allies are weak, we're going to take advantage of it. Start some shit. Fall of Paris. France has capitulated. During the common term. 95.4% world tension. We can start our new artillery stuff. It is 1940, so we can get another boost over here, which is nice. Let's go and change you up to there. Excellent. How are we on trade goods? Yeah, let's go ahead and Soviet Union trade for just the one. That's going to be okay. I'm not going to trade for any more steel or anything like that. I'm quite happy with our numbers. We're getting a bunch of convoys. We may never need a bunch of convoys. Norway. Okay, so the Scandinavian stuff has started. See, if we did jump on Italy too, like a lot of their people are kind of distracted. They're defending Romania. I don't know what that's going to mean. Cause them to like join the Axis or anything weird like that? No, they're just getting fascist support. Oh, Nation Française declares war on Free France. Vichy France. Free France. Alright. Second armistice. German Reich. Doing pretty good for themselves. Unassigned divisions. What do we got? Yeah, we're just going to keep throwing everything in here for now. Denmark. Yeah, they did Norway first. And then Denmark. I don't know how they were really doing Norway up there, but Denmark's going to fall in seconds. Soviet Union is justifying against Finland. Well, good for them. I have you go beyond aggro mode. Just push like mad. It's going to be okay. So they're reinforcing a little bit. We will have the full planning bonus, and this guy's got the extra 10%. Finland rejects Soviet demands. So it's war then. Formation flying. Yeah, I mean, we're going to keep going down the doctrines. Because they're just such a nice boost. Even if we have a crappy-ass air, like, force right now. Romanian workers, your liberation is near! It is. We're not quite there yet, but it's getting there. We're going to get the research time boost over here. You can do it. What you doing there? Friend Romania. I don't think they'll... I think it's just Axis support, so I think it'll still take them a while before they do anything. Extra research slot. I mean, I guess what I could do is I could say, you're joining this front when you spawn. Except I didn't actually click it right. You're joining this front when you spawn. There we go. I think we'll put a halt on the training for a little while. Get some support equipment. Expanded this area over arsenals. Good, so that's more production. The Defense Council will still be nice, but not yet. So we got all our production. We could get a few more resources over here. But I think getting all the discounts would be nice. I think the doctrine discounts would be particularly valuable early on. Japanese diplomats in Berlin. Japan joins Axis. Yeah, we really don't want to start the Axis war too soon then. Although, I mean, at some point these guys will declare war on the USSR. Bomber effort. Okay. Finland, go. No one guaranteed the independence of Finland. Yeah, of course we'll jump in on your war, buddy. How could we possibly refuse? Although, you should really keep some troops over here. Where are all your troops going? I really don't understand. You realize I'm about to declare war on these guys, right? I mean, you can see that I'm fabricating a claim. It's May the 1st. May the 1st, we're going to war against Romania. What are you doing, buddy? Oh my god. AI, why are you doing this to me? Well, I mean, they still got troops there, so they're still going to be somewhat delayed and whatever. But yeah, this will give us a much better angle to attack Hungary when they join the Axis. Because that will be quite a bottleneck for the Soviet Union. And I'll be limited in what I could do, but this way we can connect up our troops and everything will be awesome. Support weapons done. You're coming in here. We don't need the mechanized quite yet. I don't think I need the extra paratroopers, although I might want a paratroop on Romania. That's something we should look into, actually. I'm still going to live without that. That's in 42, so that's a little further away. I'll live without armor for a little while longer. You're doing that. Doctrines are not currently being researched, so they probably should be. Although we're about to get a discount to researching. Hang on a sec, then. Although I think it might still trigger retroactively, but I'm not 100% sure. We can get a discount to this soon, too. Still, you know what? We are going to get these planes. We haven't even started really doing the Fighter 1s. Let's just skip the Fighter 1 production. Go straight to Fighter 2. It's fine. I mean, we should have overwhelming force on this front. But defending is still, you know, the advantage. Still, our people are well trained. They're at full strength. There's some green ones. They signed a white peace. Did they? Alright, well, get your troops back down here, you schmuck. Shit's about to go down. Soviet Union justifying against Latvia. Alright, well, good for them. As long as they participate in this battle, that's all I care about. Down to 50% national unity. It's not good, but really, if you start losing land, you're just later screwed in the first place. Bomber effort. Second Vienna Award. Is this the... I don't remember. I think this is where you eat whatever's left of Slovakia over here. Alright, let's go up. May 1st. May 1st we go. Done. Done. Pause, goddammit. Declare war. Call in allies. Okay. Alright. Fighting the allies. A little later than we could have, but oh man, look at all this green. Improved artillery, excellent. Are we going to want to go to rocket artillery relatively soon? They're really going to get soft attack, but I think when it comes time to fight the Axis, we're going to be more concerned about... the soft attack's not going to be that beneficial. We'll see. We're not close to 41, so we're not going to start on that. I think we are going to have the anti-tank support unit added to our divisions, so it's probably worth going ahead and picking up some anti-tank tech. I'll have to start building it at some point, too, though. Maybe we'll wait until we get the level 2 kind. Yeah, I don't think that's a terrible idea. Got a bunch of infantry equipment, although most of it's going to be the out-of-date one. This is the one that we actually care about right now. We don't have any. We could gift it to someone. So I don't think the Soviets will start anything. Although, with the planning, they wait for full planning. Like, there wasn't much of a counterattack going there anyway, so that's good. And yeah, we could have probably airdropped on Bucharest. Split. Go. 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 What's their national unity? Only 50%. What's Bucharest worth? 20. And we're not going to need that many victory points from these guys. Belgium. Oh no! Belgium's up against us, guys. We're dead. We're toast. Wait. I'm very confused. How did this war end? What? We're still in the war. How? What? How could they capitulate? Or, I mean, capitulating is one thing, right? You could get the message they've capitulated, but you don't get the peace screen. The Yugoslavian-Romanian War is still going on. It's just that Romania's gone. That is 100% a glitch. They should have capitulated if I got, you know, enough victory points against them. But that's completely different from the war ending. Okay. Well, I mean, that's very good for me. Certainly. So what we're going to do is make sure to do all this as our primary garrison area. But I'm still just going to tell these guys to just monitor the coast, which I guess they'll put some dudes up here. I don't know how important that is. We clearly need more garrison overall, though. Here, I'm going to add these areas, even though, just so I don't forget later on. This is still the sort of coastal defense garrison group. So we'll also need some MP divisions that we create, which will be mounted units with the MP add-on. But yeah, I don't know... Because the war is over, we're not going to get any partisan activity. We're not going to get any unrest over here, I don't think. That's very odd. So we got a ton of military factories out of that. Hooray! I'm going to start a little bit of towed anti-tank, because we're going to need some. And then I'm going to add some extra lines over here for the fighters. We're going to need some rubber. I think we're going to build some synthetic plants, is what we're going to do. Meanwhile, now you guys haven't actually joined the Axis yet. So that's good. Split, split, go. Split, go. Split, go. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. And you're going to go there. Actually, I am going to go and grab just token 1 over here. Technically set up some sort of front line. Like that. Let Soviet Union move in a little bit more. Yeah, I'm confused. But I'm not complaining. Oh, unassigned divisions. Here. Actually, no Italian. I really need, like, our Axis war to start, like, right away. Because we could just leap on Italy pretty well right now. I have no idea where their guys are. I mean, there might be a lack of vision here. That might be part of it. And the second I start fabricating, remember, it's still going to be like 270 days for me to fabricate it, so there's no way for me to rush that. Oh, there was my submarines getting obliterated? Yeah, that's okay. Well, alright. Sure, whatever. So what are we going to do with our planes? I guess we're going to probably put them back over here. But probably get them to babysit the Western Balkans. I'm actually going to put you on interception duty here so that we don't get bombered quite as hard. That's the other thing we got to keep in mind here. I mean, we've got plenty of construction. We've got some repair to do, which is all good and fine. I'm going to get level 2 radar in Serbia and Slovenia. And you're going to get max anti-air in both those places. Again, mostly just to mess up anyone who tries to come into the Western Balkans. So we don't really have the fighter count to necessarily counter everything forever. But this might allow us to keep just a token number of fighters here for some extra vision and whatnot. Send a lot of them on offensive air superiority duties. Would still be nice to get some fighter support, or some close combat support, but There you go. Alright, so you guys are just guarding the coast. My little pawns there. That's going to be okay. No. Every time when you double-click on someone, it tells you, oh, this will cancel whatever. It's like, but no. Why would you tell me that? And so there we go. You're drawn and ready to go. You're drawn and ready to go, but there's not really anything going on. This is the Italian one. So I'm just going to tell you something like that. And offensive line. Something like this again. Okay, everyone's drawn. Everyone's good to go. Excellent. Equipment over here. It is still 40. We're not going to go for the mechanized yet because it's not going to help that much. I will want to get the paratrooper, although we can get a discount for it later on. I'll get a level MP, so we'll have the option of assigning it to something. Modify government. Is it time for me to do the conscription? Not really, because we're a little equipment cap more than anything else right now. Air superiority. Get you in here. Although you're not a research booster, so maybe I should have gone somewhere else first. It's okay. Alright, let's bring the speed up again. I have no idea what happened there, but whatever it was, it went. So, I mean, we're already in a war against the Allies, so I could go and, like, start shit with Greece or Turkey or something. Okay, that was maneuver, that was the doctrine discount, and then superior firepower, so we're going to get more doctrine discounts. Hungary joins the Axis. Okay, so it did officially happen. So we do have to be ready for that. You haven't started anything yet. You're befriending Japan. Steelworks. War with Greece. So that will obviously extend the territory that the Axis... okay, hold on. That's going to be really interesting. Because the second they declare war on Greece, Greece will join the Allies. And therefore will be in a war against Greece. So we actually need to cancel your battle plan. Get the Greece front. And aggressively move down. Something like that. Fast speed. Yeah. You're going to be ready to rush in here as soon as the war is declared. We're going to try to capture as much of this as possible for ourselves. Vultures picking on a corpse. Nationalist Spain. I mean, if these guys don't start fabricating on me... then you know what? We're going to have to reorganize this all over again, but... I'm just going to send everyone down in here. We're going to just overload Greece as quickly as possible. There might be a little bit of a supply problem, but we'll deal with that. These planes here, we're going to move you to this airport and cover the airspace over Greece. Give us as much of a combat bonus as possible. So I think the Greek forces are going to be on board with Italy, because that's who's fabricating. So we're going to have a lot of space. Ooh, Gibraltar has fallen. So the Allies are going to have even less access to the Mediterranean, which makes me especially happy. Vichy France doing well over here. I mean, the United Kingdoms have some territory over here. Once we do get some Greek holdings, they could decide to move down there, but I don't think it's going to happen. The garrison here, I'm going to expand your garrison just preemptively. You know, so if we get that stuff, then you'll do that. We do need, oh, more garrison forces. Okay, you're being trained up. That's going to be good. And you'll be ready to go. You're actually just training, which is okay. We can be patient and wait for your training to complete a little bit more before we go and deploy you. Equipment-wise, we just have a shortage of fighters, and that's it. We have tons of infantry equipment. Artillery, I think we have enough to get our second line artillery over here. In fact, we do, and we'll have plenty left over, so we could train some more real forces. We don't need the anti-tank in here yet, and we don't actually have very much of it. It's just started to trickle in. So we're just going to save that. That's going to be fine. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to very quickly train some paratroopers. What do I want to do with you guys? Just like a full width 20. I could just build more like individual divisions as well In fact, I'll have to because I don't have the experience. So, tell you what, I'll just build a width 10 then. That's fine. Do we want to give you any gear? Because this will add a little bit of weight, and we'll need more planes to land. Engineering company, so you can dig in a little bit, and that's going to be fine. And we just have exactly enough points for that. Okay, that's going to be fine. So I'm going to train a second one, so that'll give us sort of width 20. You're going to deploy over here, and we're going to get... How many transport planes we've got? 12 is going to be more than enough to get those guys out there quickly. That's going to be great. And, you are the highest priority. Well, I mean, you get your equipment anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Most likely, we won't be able to fully train you up, but the idea is we're going to drop you on Athens, like, instantly. You probably have dudes there, though. Because it is coast and everything, you're going to be very incentivized to have guys in Athens. But maybe we can jump past, like, here and, like, really screw up, Italy. They have no troops here, though. Like, they don't have no troops here. They must have some in Athens. But maybe not. Probably worth a try. That is very interesting. You guys are nearly done. I mean, if you come in green, it's not the end of the world. But what the hell? We'll let you finish properly. Tons of infantry equipment. But we don't have any backlogged of the advanced stuff now. But these ZBs... That's probably what we got from one of the other things. This probably counts as equipment level 1. Does it tell you anywhere? I bet you it's equipment level 1, though. Anti-tank upgrade. Improved anti-tank 2. Yeah. Because we're going to be going to the tier 2 stuff, and that's what we're going to be adding. Mostly for when we start fighting Germany up here. Now, you guys aren't starting any shit yet, right? Naval Air, war with Greece. Yeah. I think this is going to be good. Greece will join the Allies, and we're just going to go and try to sweep in here as quickly as possible. It's going to be slow because of the mountains, but we should have a clearer route than they do anyway. Unassigned divisions. Excellent. So, oops, not you. All y'all, you're all the garrisons, so we're just going to right-click on you and the garrison stuff, so you'll spread out a little bit, and that's going to be fine. Italy's claim to Greece. They haven't actually declared yet, though. Supremacy of offense. This gives us natural spirit, artillery regiments, 5% discounted artillery. Love it. Italy, where the hell are they? Did they not have some troops here? Are they going to declare war? Come on. Come on, Italy. You can do it. Declare war on Greece. So that we can just conquer Greece. Arrgh! What are you doing? Go to fast speed. I guess we've got nothing to do right now. So do I want to keep training up these divisions as is? I guess so. We have the equipment for that. Assassination Leon Trotsky. Free civilian factories. I don't know if we need any actual air in the Eastern Balkans. I don't feel like we do. You're working on your anti-air there. We'd saturate with more anti-air, but I don't think so. Oh, I think we need to get some oil refinery tech. Because I don't think we've got rubber for our planes. Alright, well, let's start doing some more factories here for now. More factories never hurt. We have to churn out a whole lot of stuff here. Hunt and destroy. What was I just talking about? Oh yes, synthetic oil. I guess, yeah, we'll get a level of that. I think it's going to be helpful to build a tiny little bit of synthetic oil. Take a look at our trade situation here. Got shortages. Do I want to trade for it? Yeah, it's probably a good idea, actually. Let's trade for 1 rubber. I don't know if we've got anyone to trade with. No. Can't get any rubber, so yeah, the synthetics will be good. I think we're okay on oil. Yeah. Because we extract oil. Seriously, I don't know why Italy's not Treaty with Germany. I'm worried that they're not going to start this until my war against the Axis starts. I mean, I could just declare here. I could just fabricate. That would bring Greece in. You know what? Fine. It's going to take so long, though. 125 days. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it at this point. If we're not going to get the free, then we'll just declare on our own. That'll probably cause Greece to move some troops here, but maybe we can swoop in. As soon as we declare, they'll join the Allies, and then Italy will be at war with them. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Stop. So we spent the power for nothing. German Reich is justifying against us. Ah, poop. War with USSR. You haven't joined the big war. That's the problem. There we go. Thank you. So we're definitely going to have to pull some troops back soon. You have enough equipment for all these guys? Nice. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's plan on a location over here. Okay, we got to be ready to move back soon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab half these fellows, split them off, and move them over here. There. Oops. And this line, we're not going to do the whole line. We're not going to have the capacity of doing that. We're going to do something like that. So we'll get some guys to just pull back a little bit. Did we ever get our paratroopers? Nope. Do that. To that. Lucky, and I'm not hitting play though, because we're going to have to wait for, Oh, hold on. You can get the urban guy. We're going to wait for some reorganization to pile up before we do that run. There you go. Just take care of that quickly. So you do that. You're doing there. How you doing? Halfway organization? A little bit more. Military police, you're going to start being valuable all of a sudden. It's not 42 yet, so we're not going to go there. Oh, just get more of the encryption decryption stuff. That's actually going to be very handy. Two-thirds. Alright, go. We want to go before they retreat too far back towards Athens and can, like, send more dudes there. Because it might be empty right now. If it is, we just take it. Oh, we don't have air superiority in Greece. Really? Oh, we need 70%. We're just not quite there. It might get there. What I can do with these planes, even though normally I don't like it, we're going to fly you day and night. Because we are giving up air superiority during the night, even though right now our planes are really not going to do very well at all at night. 59%. Well, that's unfortunate. We might not actually be able to do that airdrop. Make me very sad. How close are you? Okay, still got lots of time. Lots of time to get this done. Free military factories. I don't have any obsolete tech. Let's get some more anti-tank in here because we're going to want that. We need a lot of artillery upgrades, but it's not that we don't have artillery right now. We're waiting for the upgrades. Let's Support equipment's fine right now. Motorized we have tons of. Let's bring that down to 1, actually. Let's do this. I'm going to be happy with the more artillery. So you're good, you're good, you're good. And more planes. That's how we're going to spend our stuff. I don't think our paratroopers will ever actually get the job done, which is a bit unfortunate. Just take care of the naval base over here. So Italy's taking some, but we are also taking a bunch. And then pushing in there. And Italy actually can't reach here because we're not currently in a war, so they can't take Athens. Alright, we dropped on them, and that did not work out well. But we always knew that was going to be a possibility. Oh, well. It's not like a human player. Human players, like, almost never defend properly, so you can really just ninja their shit. It's crazy. You get the higher level paratroopers going forward, too. That wouldn't be too shabby. Oh! Oh, right. We weren't doing the doctrines for a little while. We are... Oh, it's our fighters. Excellent. We got the level 2 fighters. And we're starting to produce them pretty healthily now. So that's going to be really good. Just finish you off. Take that island. How much time do we have? Okay, we're good. So war against Greece is happening very quickly. This bottleneck might prove to be a little tricky, but I think we're going to be fine. We have good quality troops. Most of these are on the other side have no organization either, so we're just going into them really quick. And a fair amount of coast to monitor, but that's alright. Delete that little line there. We're not going to have much in the way of supply here, so what we're going to do is we're going to not throw as many people into that as before. Turn them back a little bit, rather than just attrition all of our equipment away. Naval combat. Well, naval combat's fine. I actually don't care about naval combat. You can go and sacrifice the rest of the ships. It's going to be okay. So yeah, most of these should have no organization left in the tank, so as long as we just keep pushing, 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 they're going to go. But yeah, you can see that like the density of stuff keeps getting kind of a little crazy here. So we're going to throw some more troops up north. You guys as well. Get in here. Rushing towards Athens hard. I mean, we can't possibly bring everyone into the fight. Okay, you guys are all just the pawns. Oh, you're not. Oh, yeah, but you're holding this, which is going to be okay. We need to get some dudes around here. Although, at this point, just a pawn can take it, which is kind of interesting. Well, looks like Athens is about to fall. And we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you guys next time.